Welcome to the Rad Dad Redemption Podcast. Here's your hosts, Drew and Dex.
All right, we're back.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back to my basement.
Welcome to the Valentine's Day special, as promised.
We were busy. We'll get to that.
We
busy.
won't. Someone asked me, they're like, I thought you guys were doing a Valentine's Day special. And I was like, I think that's almost a bit now. I just say.
You just say a thing.
Yeah, look forward to this, you know.
Did you ever go back and find the bit that I mentioned? The one that I hid just for
The
you?
secret? No, I never did.
Oh,
no. What a
now
bad...
it's like 3 episodes ago.
Now I'm going to have to
never doing that
back
again.
catalog. No,
It's at the very end of the episode. It's very easy to find.
I'm going to find it. No, you told me about it. You asked my thoughts on it. And I was like, I haven't listened to it.
Do you listen on Spotify?
I listen on Podbean.
Oh, okay. On Spotify now, they have like these AI generated chapter tags for podcasts. So like I have nothing to do with it. Like if you're listening on Spotify right now and it's got a chapter tag and you can like seek between chapters, nothing to do with me. Like Spotify automatically does it and it's actually very accurate. But anyway, if you go find this episode at the very end, it's like the blank versus blank debate, but it's a clip from a show. And but Spotify thinks it's a part of our show. And it's like, it introduces 2 new characters to the podcast that were previously not on the podcast ever before. It's like, have a spirited debate at the end of the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very funny.
I'll have to switch to Spotify and I'll have to find it. You know, leave it with me. Dex, I appreciate everything you do for the podcast. I will go and find it.
Okay.
But I did do the thing. And I think not just friends, men, we all do this. We're like, oh, yeah, I'll go do that right now. And then I just...
Well, it's very much like, my eyes were bigger than my stomach. You know, like we had the best of intentions.
Yeah. No, I just mean like I'll say I'm going to do something. Like I'm going to go do that immediately. You know, my brother will text me, hey, can you go find out this piece of information? I need to know it now. And I'm like, yeah, as soon as I'm off the horn with you, I'll text you like right away. I'll figure it out. And then I'll just go take a shit. Did not follow up at all.
You know, it's funny. Hubtown comedy show coming up tomorrow. Obviously, the show will be done by the time people are listening to this. But I was making the poster for the show, and Craig's hosting. I was making the poster.
That's your artwork, the one that's been posted.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's very basic, but
I don't know. I just think that's cool.
Yeah.
You're doing it all.
And so I made the poster, but he had to remind me no less than 8 times to make the poster.
Yeah,
he's like,
that's
nobody
what I'm
else
saying.
has the like knowledge and capability to do this right now. So like, if you could really do the thing that you like committed to doing for this show, I was like, yeah, man, I got you. And I remember he was like, oh, can you add one thing to the poster? And I was like, yeah, give me 5 minutes. I literally laid down and went to sleep. Like I literally was like, and then like the next morning he's like, actually it's fine. And he had posted it. He was clearly like, fuck this guy. Like
he's never going to do it.
This update is going to take a fucking week and the show will be here the next day. Like he's like, we're never getting this fucking poster out.
I did it today. I got an email from my wife on my work email.
That's very professional of the 2 of you.
Well, no, because it's like I get like Xerox printing privileges. I got that office stack. Yeah. So she's like, hey, we need this rating scale, something for one of the kids. It's a bunch of papers. Like, can you print it? And normally, you know, if anyone from my job is listening,
I would not abuse office supplies in such a way.
No, I mean, I would. Everyone knows that. But I don't print shit. I'm a phys ed teacher. Like I basically I've the same quota as everyone else because they monitor our printing like a fucking communist regime. But I don't print anything. I don't need to. So anytime I need to do personal printing, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I got room. So anyway, she sends me this thing. I'm like, can you print this off? And I was like, yeah, 100%. And I respond to the email like, yes, I'll do it right now. Can you do this, this, and this? Well, I got you here. Well, I've got you captive audience on email. And she's like, yeah, sure. So she did what I needed, which is like something for tax purposes. Like she collected our T4s and like is getting that organized. And then I promptly did not print what I told her I'd print and just fucking left work. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys do it. I do it. I'm real bad for it.
It's also like we are on the ADHD spectrum.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can request me to do something and I will say I will do it with the best of intentions of doing it immediately.
I did mean to do it.
And I will get like distracted immediately and then forget about it. I'll also forget about like pretty important things. Like all week Alicia's been gone and she's like, hey, did you like we'll talk on the phone after the kids are asleep. She's like, hey, did you do Kennedy's spelling words? And I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, I'll get it done tomorrow. Kennedy has not practiced her spelling words once this week. Test tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, you have the best of intentions. That's your daughter.
Yeah.
I'd love for them to be able to be literate.
Yeah.
And spelling is important. And you said we had talked about like if the up guys, the like absolute sub Q trend right into my body is gonna like tone that stuff down. So far, I've felt the opposite.
Oh, really?
Not that I'm discombobulated, but I do have like much more energy and I'm kind of like zooming a bit, but it's kind of like playing into my elementary ADHD where I'm just getting caught up doing things. Like I meant to print that stuff today and I'm pretty sure I went outside and played 9 square with a bunch of 12-year-olds. And then when they got me out, I kicked the ball onto the roof. And when I kicked it a country fucking mile. The kids were like, whoa. And I was like, yeah, fucking CFL kicker, baby.
Maybe I feel like it helps me because I'm also actually medicated for ADHD. Like I take, I take prescription grade meth every morning, but my wife can spot.
I'll get on that.
Yeah, my wife can spot when I do not take it, and I didn't take it today. And
Nice.
actually, before you walked in, we had like a little argument, like not a big one, but like we were sitting, and I obviously hadn't seen her. She literally got home like maybe half an hour before you got here, and she's like, we're sitting eating dinner. And I had this, I don't want to call it like an interview, but somebody's like trying to get me to join their business. And I decided like weeks ago I don't want to do it, and then was going to cancel the meeting I was supposed to have this morning with this guy and forgot to.
See? Yeah.
And so then I had to join this video meeting for like a business opportunity I have no intention of taking
Follow up. So what do you think? You're like, ugh.
And so I joined. I wasn't showered. I was just wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt. He's in suit and tie.
White undies, huge brown stain.
Oh yeah, big morning wood. And I was just like, yeah, like trying not to be like a dickhead. Like, yeah, I totally forgot to cancel this. And like, honestly, I probably should have just done that. But at the end, he's like, you know what? Like, we love the vibes you bring. And I was like, shit. So he's like, we would love to, in the next couple of weeks, fly you out to Toronto, put you up in a hotel, and like meet the team. And I was like, let me take that away and get back to you. But I was like very like, I'm not gonna make any commitment because I will forget to cancel, and then before you know it, I'll be like, I gotta go on a plane today. Like,
You're getting the next thing you're gonna get is a check-in reminder for your flight to T-Dot. 100%, 100%.
And so I was like, yeah, I'll take that away. And so Alicia and I were talking about it at the dinner table, eating dinner. As you do. and,
you didn't take them, did you?
I didn't. And we were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, I can't believe that guy wants to like fly me out and touch my wiener. And she just like puts her fork down, and I just slammed the table. She like, puts her fork down. She's like, can you be fucking mature for like 2 seconds?
Oh no.
And I was like, what do you mean he wants to touch me?
I love it. I'm kind of into it. This is like a tunnel vision into grade 6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's gonna make this episode fun.
Oh yeah. It's not getting edited.
No. No.
It's going into the vault.
And actually, we have plans later on to do some extensive editing, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Actually, no, that will be easy editing.
Okay.
Just drag and drop. That'll be easy. That's easier than making jingles.
I don't want to bury the lead.
Yeah.
Did I use that right?
Yeah, you did. Let's save that.
Okay.
Let's save that. Can I shout out my show?
Please do.
Wednesday, coming up, March 4th. I am in the comedy competition. We talked about it at Laugh Shop.
Yes.
We talked about it on the last episode. I didn't have my date yet. The first day, I'm in the Heat 1, which is where I presume, put the best talent.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in Heat 1 on March 4th. So Laugh Shop Calgary. Get your tickets ahead of time if you want to come see it. And there's a lot of good people on that show. It's going to be super funny.
So even if you're not going to go just to support our good friend Dex and you want to just be a part of some laughter, a great
see a
night.
good comedy show.
But if you do want to support Dex, there's a lot of people coming in from Okotoks too. So we could probably get you there. I'm putting that out.
There'll be some lifts available.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exciting, man. Yeah, you've been booking a lot lately.
I'm doing a show tomorrow. I'm doing a show Saturday. I'm doing Wednesday. I'm doing March 17th. I'm hosting. I haven't even told you about that yet.
What?
Yeah.
Is that the St. Patty's one? Is that one?
St. Patty's at Pim Bar in Calgary.
Oh,
hosting.
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about St. Patty's Day, but just for whatever reason you said that, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
I'll pound 100 beers.
Oh, green beer? Fuck yeah.
I didn't realize like that the success of St. Patty's is very much like Irish bars and that kind of stuff see that success way more than other bars. Because I was talking to them, I was like, oh, like you want to do this show on the 17th? Like you understand it's like an amateur comedy show and you're asking me to curate the lineup, and like realistically you're getting like a small group of people out. Like I don't want to hinder your your St. Patty's business. And they're like, we don't do any extra business on St. Patty's. I was like, oh, crazy. And they're like, that's an Irish bar. Like the Irish bars will be lined up down the street, cover charges and shit. But then you want to go to like a normal ass bar? No problem.
Yeah, and that's fair. You know, it definitely is in that category of like stupid bullshit holidays that only idiots like.
Yeah.
When I said I liked it, I was joking. I think St. Patty's is stupid, and if you like it, you're stupid too.
Well, it's so weird that became like, and I understand why. It's because there's a huge contingent of Irish population, especially on the East Coast of the United States.
And
but
it's
like,
an excuse to drink.
That's
dress
ultimately
up.
what it is. Yeah, it's an excuse to drink and party in the middle of the week. But it's like, how did like basically an Irish folktale is really what that is, like led to becoming a major like celebration in North America.
And who even is St. Patrick? What do you do?
Didn't he like chase the snakes?
Is he the rat guy? Oh, the snakes?
Or the rats?
I don't know. See,
you know what? It's probably like a very like beloved, cherished religious holiday.
Diddly dee potatoes.
What the fuck is Ireland?
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Oh, I could go off on Ireland.
North or south? What's your favorite?
I'm a big NRA guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge. They love St. Patty's.
And trebles.
And bombs. We went ice fishing.
We had a blast ice fishing.
Yeah, it was a resurrection of a trip that we've done a couple times. I'm a big ice fisherman. I do have a guide outfit that doesn't do a lot of guiding. But when it does, it's a hit. People seem to enjoy it. I just, have a very busy schedule and not a lot of interest these days. I'd like to blame the weather, but I just think it's a niche thing. You know, not a lot of people are like, let's go out and get super cold and maybe catch a fish. It's not on the radar.
I would say, though, like people have a misunderstanding of, like for me, I'm not a huge outdoors guy, but I really do enjoy going ice fishing because it is like mainly spent indoors in a sense. Like you have the really nice tents, you get them set up comfy. I never feel like, oh, I'm like out in the sticks, you know, free. And in fact, you usually have to take layers off, especially when you get a bunch of guys in those tents. It's like we're all like talking
warm.
and breathing and shit.
Sweaty.
You get the condensation on the inside of the tents. So like, I feel like people, if you're like, oh, I would never go ice fishing because I don't want to be cold. I was like, I'm actually colder in the basement right now than I ever was ice fishing.
And that's the whole thing is you remove the barrier to the uncomfortable, you know, that inherent like being outside on ice. You have someone that's knowledgeable, hopefully going to put you on the fish and also be aware of those safety things because it is a little dangerous and can be, depending on the weather, extremely dangerous. I digress. We had a trip that we've been going on for a couple years. We had a bit of a hiatus, and then this year we rented huts in Brooks, Lake Newell. Kind of minimized the travel, minimized the setup, and all the boys went out to this ice fishing trip. And classic boys ice fishing trip, the fishing was brutal. There was not a lot of fish to be caught.
I will say this, as somebody who's not well versed in fishing, noticeably all the fish we caught were from tip-ups that were nowhere near us because I think we were probably creating a lot of noise. Like I actually put more effort into fishing in this ice fishing trip than I think I ever have fishing before. I've been out with you a few times. I actually, like the first night there, I think I was like jigging for like 2 hours.
Yeah, there's some more fervor on this trip.
Yeah, nothing. Next day I got up, I was jigging in my hut because we had Camp Beta Camp Beta Cuck. I was in Camp Beta Cuck. I was jigging over there, and then I drilled a hole out on the ice when we were all sitting outside in the middle of the day. I was jigging for a bit. And like I was like, man, I actually put in effort and I didn't catch anything. But I don't think anybody caught anything from jigging. It was all tip-ups.
No, there was I don't know if you'd call it maturity or maybe just a genuine interest that's grown over time. You and a number of others on the trip, definitely that was their max effort, their highest fish capacity in terms of going out and doing the thing to try to catch fish. And that was really awesome. I enjoyed that. For me, because it's a fish trip first and foremost, boys trip second, I loved that. You know, like I think on the first night, I forget who it was. I think it was Boosh was like, we never catch fish on these fucking things. And I was like, correction. You don't fish on the, like, you know, like, let's be fair.
We don't include me. You don't fish. Yeah.
First and foremost, the last time we went to Little Bow, we did get on the fish. You were just fucking 3 sheets. Okay. You don't remember
you fell
anything.
Through the tent.
Yeah. Also, historically, there's not a lot of fishing that occurs on these trips. So this one was, I would say, a bit of a bummer in terms of the fishing, because everyone was, like he said, given an effort. There was lots of jigging. We were drilling holes. We were moving stuff. And I think on the whole weekend, 9 guys, 18 lines, 48-hour soak. We pulled like 4 pike and a single walleye that got off at the hole. And that might mean nothing to listeners, but it paints the picture that there was not a lot of fishing going on. But what was going on and what made the trip excellent was the boys. And we knew it would.
The boys.
The boys. We had this like real fucking energy, this real vibe. I don't know what it was. Our group persists with this like same bead. You know, like we're all on the same page when it comes to humor, and we're all like, our political views for the most part are all kind of aligned. And we're driving into Brooks, and I don't know what triggered it, but it was like we were there to celebrate Alberta separatism.
I think it came up when Joe, like, he mentioned like passing a truck or something that said like had a huge bumper sticker or something that said "Mandate Freedom."
Yeah, and that was my slogan the whole weekend. Yeah. Zipping on the ice, being like "Mandate Freedom," flag pop. Yeah.
Well, and it was funny because it was Family Day long weekend, so there was a lot of people out on the ice. Like, it almost felt like there was a little miniature town,
a sovereign nation.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, there's a miniature town on that like little inlet there on the lake, and then you could look across the lake, and it was like there's another little town, and I'm sure way on the other side beyond what we could see, there's another little town on another little inlet, and it was there's definitely some guys you were like, I get the vibes. These guys are like sitting in the circle, like just like, you guys signed those fucking petitions yet? Like,
yeah, no, there wasn't an air about it. It felt like that's where we were.
Yeah.
And then we just took it to the extreme, and like Shano got on almost immediately, because this is just after the Super Bowl, and like, yeah, it was Mandate Freedom. It was
Kid Rock,
man, the Kid Rock playlist. Like the reception was limited, so he downloaded the essential Kid Rock playlist on Spotify, but I think he only got like 10 songs, or maybe that is the essential Kid Rock playlist. I think
that's pretty much the limit of what's worth listening to.
And we listened to those fucking 10 songs for 14 hours straight, until someone was like, can somebody take the reins on this fucking Bluetooth? Like, can we be done with this? And I was like, don't worry, I got you. And I switched my phone on and just immediately started playing Kid Rock. And it was, yeah, it was a vibe. There was drinks to be had. We caught up. It was a great fishing trip with no fish.
Yeah, it was a great time. And I know you were like, when we were all leaving, you were like, oh, sorry, we didn't get any fish, guys. Like, and I know that you and Joe take it very seriously. And other people to a lesser degree, but we're all like, oh, the fishing, like, to us, the rest of us, the fishing is secondary. We were like, oh no, we got what we came for.
Yeah,
we got a good boys hang.
I mean, in a perfect world, we can accomplish both, because the boys are always going to be on point. There's always going to be laughs, and there was like all the characters that came all did what they needed to do. Like our buddy from up north came down and was dropping lines about blowing in chicks, like, unsolicited, and we were just like, yes, on brand, like, cued, like, that is so good, you know. Just the amount of like gross, disgusting farts that were happening in huts, like inhuman. Just
Aaron for sure pooped his pants.
That was so in these huts, you know, and this is like ritzy. We had a bucket. We had like a designated bucket for which to shit in, and, you know, a little enclosure, a little outhouse. But it really was like a home hardware pail with a fucking garbage bag in it.
Yeah.
And so one of the things we're trying to talk about is who has to empty the shit bag. And, you know, initially we were like, well, maybe it's whoever catches the least fish, and then we didn't catch any fish, right? And then a clandestine operation certainly appeared at one point. I noticed that, like,
people were going to the other huts.
People were shitting in the opposite hut. So if you were in hut Beta Cuck, you were shitting exclusively in Alpha, and if you were in Alpha, you're going over to Beta Cuck to shit.
Which is hilarious because it makes no sense. Like, at the end of the day, there's the same amount of shit that's been exchanged.
It's still funny, but then in trying to like figure out who would do it, it just came down to like number of shits. And right away, Boosh got outed. I can't remember who said it.
I think it's Brad.
Brad was like, well, here's my take on it. I've already seen Aaron take 4 shits today, so I think he should empty the shit bucket. And it was classic, like 6 a.m. on the Sunday. Like,
he's hungover,
dry heaving, like, trying to clean this bag.
I remember
of shit.
I had to hold the second bag because he was like fumbling with it, and he looked like he was gonna like absolutely blow chunks all over it.
And then also such as our crew, so the most deserving of the poop change had to do the poop change. And then on the other end of the spectrum, the least deserved poop change, which is the Marsh Brothers, the absolute baby angels those two boys are. They just did the other hut out of the goodness of their hearts.
Yeah.
They probably didn't poop, you know?
Yeah, they're like, actually, we held it in the whole
And if they did poop, it smelt of potpourri and yeah, I don't know. So great trip. But I know, and this is, I've been excited. Actually, all weeks we talked about this. There was one particular night, magic. Something happened.
Just like it's almost impossible to put into words.
Yeah, and it was one of those things where so out in the huts, like, you know, we're drinking booze. There was a little bit of Swede going on. There was a couple mushroom caps going on, and sometimes when you're vibing like that, you have these like funny conversations where these things happen. The next morning, you're like, "Was that stupid?
That was incredibly stupid.
Was that the dumbest thing ever? That's probably not fine at all." But this was not that. I got up the next day.
It was almost funnier the next day.
So what happened? Like, how did this all come about?
I think we were sitting around, and I think as you do, the conversation came to AI.
Yes,
right.
Yes,
and then
often does.
And then I think it was like we were playing music on people's phones and stuff, and I think it was Ben who pulled up this app called Suno. And if you haven't seen this app, I mean, I've seen ads for it, and we've used it on the podcast, like to make some of the intros, the jingles, like the Rad Dad Kids News. That's what I used.
Which I was unaware of. I had no idea. I don't do any of that.
And it's basically like AI music generation. You can feed it some lyrics, or you don't even have to feed it lyrics if you don't want. It'll write lyrics for you. But you can feed it some lyrics. You can give it a style, and it'll just make a song. And so Ben made a song about fishing on the ice, and it was like very homoerotic and super funny.
To the tune of
it's like
Nickelback-esque, yeah.
And so it was very funny. And then all of a sudden it was like, you know, it blew a lot of people's minds.
It blew my mind. I'll jump right in here. When he was doing it and he was getting his phone out, like, oh, I'm going to make an AI ice fishing song about a couple of small town gay dudes having a fun time on the ice. I was like, I honestly wasn't even really paying attention. I think I was still at that point fishing. You know, I wanted to.
Because I think I remember you and Joe like kind of doing some laps pretty regularly.
Joe caught a fish. He was like, he ran. Yeah. Remember, he kicked the door in.
Back,
he was so proud of himself, and good for him because he was actually still fishing. I gave him shit. I was like, why didn't you get everyone else? He's like, do you think these guys are still into this? And I was like, no, that's fair. So when he was making it, I didn't think about it at all. It's like Ben's doing something with his phone.
Yeah.
And then he played the song.
And it was an absolute hit.
Transcendent. I honestly, like, it's a moment in time. Time stood still. When that song played, it was a perfect snapshot of what our weekend was.
Yeah.
It was a great rockin' tune, very Kid Rock-like, which had been a theme for the weekend. You know, catchy and also, like, uncanny. Like, I
like very like it's quality. It's not like, you know, you got this computer voice that's just like bop, 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 bop. It's like music.
Yeah.
And anyway, we kind of leaped off of that. So then, you know, we started passing around the phone and people were making different prompts, like kind of based on some of the jokes we've had about the guys over the weekend. We'll keep some of those to ourselves, but you know, we're going around, and then
we have to keep some of those to ourselves. These songs got out of fucking hand.
They did, yeah. People revealing things that they probably never want to leave those hats.
Did I use uncanny right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm caught in my head right now. I just want to, like, because we talk about the uncanny valley where you like notice something's wrong. Yeah. This was the opposite of that.
It's like, this is real music.
This is real music. This is an actual recording artist, and I just really want to drive that point home. I'm sorry to interject, but like I was mystified. This could have been a song that was on the radio. It was elite.
Yeah. The only thing that gave it away was the lyrics.
Yeah.
Because it was like obviously a joke being funny. But anyway, people are passing around making different songs about different jokes we've had or whatever, making fun of different guys. And then I pulled it up because I think Ben ran out of credits on his phone. Because
it's a free credit.
Like 5 songs a day. So then I pulled out my phone, and we'd had this mandate freedom, like, and I really wanted to put in effort, so I like generated some lyrics, and I was editing these lyrics about Alberta separatism, and then I put it to like a country song, and I played it, and then we're all like,
Whoa.
Yeah, mandate freedom.
Dude, and it took off. And we've all been in a situation, maybe it's not out on the ice with guys drinking booze, doing drugs. Maybe it's not a different venue for sure. But we've all had those nights where the jokes are so funny, the laughs are so big. Like we're crying. We're crying. We just sat.
Tears in our eyes.
Tears in our eyes. Nine guys in a single hut sitting and listening to music, which in a weird way, this is fucking AI bullshit.
Songs we made 2 seconds earlier.
Led us to a very genuine moment.
Yeah.
Of just like dudes outside listening to music, but we were crying, laughing. It was so amazing until Aaron got a hold of the phone and made his song. And I don't know. I don't want to like. You know what's funny about that? Quick aside is Aaron is like
he's like the most musically talented out of all of us.
He's a savant. Like he actually, if you didn't know him personally and like, you had to like guess what his talent was, you probably wouldn't be like, that's the best musician that anyone knows. And that is true. He's incredible. But when he made his song, is like, have you ever listened to music? Are you familiar with the concept of music? Are you familiar with the concept of humor? Like this is both unfunny and like really bad. Like, are you that cooked or what's going on, dude? And he worked on it for a long time.
Oh, he did.
And that's kind of the vibe is once we all got on this AI train and this was so fun. The anticipation for everyone's songs was like, oh, what's he going to sing about? What are the lyrics? What's the style going to be? And then he dropped his, and it was like, like it was fucking brutal.
But then you know what makes me laugh is like you got so serious. Like you found a nice spot because those huts were metal, and like Signal didn't get through very. I mean, Signal was already weak on the ice, but the metal huts were like block and cell Signal. You found a sweet spot by the door. And you were pumping out tunes. And the thing that always made me laugh is like your songs would be like just some random, again, joke that maybe that was made that weekend or whatever. But then also like with this like undercurrent of like Alberta separatism.
Oh, yeah. And that was for you. And you and I looked at each other. We locked eyes 100 times because our humor is so in sync. And like I cannot undersell it. And I'm not going to be a cock tease because we're going to unveil where we're going with all this. I think it's probably pretty obvious. But I was in such a state of disbelief that this is a technology that exists, that we could generate these songs this quickly, they would be of this quality, and it was just bliss for me. And then the jokes just like free poured. Yeah. The beer was flowing like wine. I was like, I am gonna talk about this, but it's really about this. And man, we had so much fun. And then driving home. On Sunday, once the dust had settled, like we were still sending a couple songs. Our buddy Shano, he bought the premium package. Yeah. He's making songs. Like his fucking wife was texting my wife.
Yeah, she texted Alicia too. I think it was actually in the girls group chat.
Yeah,
she's
they're
like,
talking about
this is so dumb.
They're just like down this rabbit hole. It is not dumb. Okay.
Actually, I think Haley turned around because she was like, "This is dumb," and then she's like, "Actually, I just made a song about the girls' weekend, and this is pretty sweet."
Oh,
so
yeah.
now the girls are going to be sitting around in like their Canmore cabin or whatever that they got, and they're going to be making girly songs, which will be, obviously infinitely less funny than ours. But.
Yeah, there's no way they're funny at all. That's actually a bust. That's a total misuse because they're going to go and be like, oh, the boys did this funny thing. We're going to do it too. And then it's like, oh, Canmore weekend drinking wine. It's like, no, just stop it. It's only for us. It's only funny when we do it. We're funny. Yeah, the input value has to be of a certain quality as well, right? Well,
okay, and I do want to get to that as we. So, okay, I feel like we're cock teasing. We're like,
we're edging.
The balls,
we're
I
edging.
have the
Here's
cock.
what we're doing. What are we doing?
We have made some AI generated songs,
and we have not shared them with each other.
No,
this is a very important point.
No, so we've got some AI generated songs. I think first, if it's okay, because I'm so proud of it, can I play my Alberta separation song?
Yeah, that's a good way to dip our toes into it. I think we both have got a selection from the weekend. Of our favorite songs that we made to kind of provide the context of what was happening in those huts. Also, we just got to play these songs. We're proud of them.
Fucking funny.
They're so funny. And then we'll get into the categories that we chose and then play for the first time ever to each other our fucking songs. So
some brand new songs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's my Alberta separation song.
I woke up in Red Deer with a tear in my eye. looked at a maple leaf and started to cry. I'm tired of the coastals and their bike lane dreams, and the way the feds are bursting at the bureaucratic seams. So we're drawing a line in the boreal mud, with a little bit of diesel and a whole lot of blood. Or maybe just oil, but that doesn't rhyme as well. Either way, we're sending Ottawa straight to. Well, we're mandating freedom with a capital F. We're tone deaf to logic, but we're shouting till we're deaf. We'll build a big wall out of old pump jacks and stop paying those living in society taxes. From the Rockies to the border, we're taking a stand in the sovereign landlocked, lonely promised land. The first law of the land is a beautiful sight. A mandatory bumper sticker saying, you can't tell me what's right. But the real revolution, it starts at the creek, where the fish and wildlife officers come to take a peek. He asked for my license, he asked for my name. I told him, son, you're part of the globalist game. I wrestled a warden over a 3-inch trout, 'cause individual liberty is what fishing's about. We'll have our own Navy stationed in a prairie lake. Keep your exports out, we'll just eat steak. Sure, we got no coastline and the dollar's a dime, but we do a 95 in a 60s on crime. Who needs a passport? Who needs a friend when you've got a lifted truck and a road that never ends? We're mandating freedom with a capital F. We're tone deaf to logic, but we're shouting till we're deaf. We'll keep every nickel, we'll keep every crane. Adding all the fact that shipping it is now a massive pain. From the Badlands to the oil sands, we're making a stand in the glorious salt of the earth. No trespassing land. Send back our transfer payments. I got a freezer full of illegal venison of the dream. Freedom isn't free. It cost exactly one fish and wildlife fine. Get off my lease
So there's the Alberta separation song. I call it,
yeah.
call it Mandate Freedom with a capital F.
Dude, I forgot about, see, like, that's a hit. That's a hit tune. I forgot about the warden stuff. I thought that.
Fight, yeah.
Fight.
Well, because remember the night that I showed up, the free fishing didn't start for like 3 more hours.
Yeah.
And I just started fishing. I was like, if a fucking fish and wildlife officer shows up, I'm showing them an unregistered firearm. And you were just like, whoa.
Oh, yeah. Mandate freedom, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a hit song.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were kind of talking about this while we were listening, but I upgraded to premium.
Yeah, you could tell it's a V5 vibe.
It's definitely got a higher quality a little bit. And where was I going with this? The reason why I did that is because that song, like, we listened to it and we're like, man, like, this is like almost too on the nose, where it feels like a lot of people wouldn't get that joke and they'd be like, those things are sick, like completely ignoring like the chorus mainly.
Yeah.
About how it's like we're tone deaf to logic and stuff.
Oh, you could totally miss it.
Oh yeah. And so like Dan kept saying that. He's like, I feel like releasing this song could like potentially do irreparable damage to like society.
It's American real truth.
Yeah,
people are
American
going to
real
bop
truth.
to that song, and they're not going to realize
They're
the
not going to
irony.
understand. And but then so why I upgraded is so that I could actually like release it on Spotify. So like look for that coming soon. I'm sure I'm going to drop that.
All this stuff we've been doing, fucking comedy, fishing companies, podcasts, all this shit. What finally takes off
is the
is
joke songs.
The joke songs, the AI generated joke songs. That's how we finally made our nut.
We're 2026's Weird Al.
Oh man, I like it, and no one else is doing it like we're doing it. Okay, everyone else is doing a Canmore Girls Trip version of tunes. We're onto something.
Yeah.
Great tune. Okay, and so I guess my proudest moment, my favorite song from the weekend, and I have to come clean. It's not only a song that I am proud of. I laughed really hard, and I think everyone else really appreciated it. But I listened to it. Like I listened to it daily.
We talk about in the boys chat. We're like, man, I don't think we need Spotify anymore. We're just like making songs that we like.
Yeah. It serves all its all its purposes. Like it's the perfect song for me. I've let my daughters listen to it. Obviously, some of the language, I'm hoping they don't pick up on. The narrative. It's a little iffy, but it's just like it's a bop tune. The context here is our good friend who is a fireman. He's hard to make fun of. He's hard to like.
He's handsome. He's fit.
He's handsome. He's fit. He's successful. He's got a lot of skills. He's also a very kind man.
Yeah. Has a beautiful family.
He's a beautiful family. He's witty. If you try to go after him, he'll
cut you down.
Yeah, he'll get you. He'll cut you deep. He's not an easy target for a number of reasons. And like I said, sharp as a whip. And so he's, I don't want to call him untouchable. Everyone's touchable. We touch everybody. Okay. We'll fucking get you.
We'll touch you.
We'll touch you. The one thing I have on him, is like a story he told 10 years ago. And he was telling it to be like, this is a nice thing me and the boys did for a disenfranchised, a unfortunate individual or someone who needed help. And it actually is a really beautiful story.
But of course we turned it all into a joke.
We took it and bastardized it and deformed it and made it this like horrible, awful thing. And he really
he
hates it. Really didn't like it. To the point where like, I think if I knew he listened to this podcast, which I know he doesn't, and if he heard the song, he'd be like, fuck you guys. Like, I actually posted the song into our group chat. I guarantee he didn't listen. I guarantee he looked at the title and was like, no, fuck you guys. It's not a funny joke.
Yeah.
But the rub of it is, that they basically, this firehouse, they had a individual who is...
He's got learning disabilities.
Yeah, he's got some difficulties, he's got some barriers to understanding. And they kind of adopted him. They brought him in, right? And they took him under their wing, and they do lots for him. And he's really part of their community and their culture. And it's a really beautiful thing. But we turned it into like he's their mascot.
I'm sorry, I knew what was coming because I'm there for all these jokes. But
he's basically their mascot, and they do these horrible, weird things with him. So anyway, I made this fucking song about Chief Mikey, and again, you're talking about like the hidden narrative, and this is it does warrant over explanation because I have to explain why I keep listening to it. So I wanted to make this song about Chief Mikey, the special needs guy that hangs around the fire hall. I'll just come out and say it. Preface: no one should ever listen to our show ever.
This is crap.
This is crap. It's stupid. Our show is terrible. So I made this song, but I also like using the prompts, using generative AI. I was like, but make it about sexy gay firemen. It's not just about this guy that they're taking in, who is going to get embraced, find a home. I want the people that are doing it to be like flamboyantly gay. There's a very specific prompt to the tune. And so this song comes out, and like, I honestly, just like your song, Mandate Freedom, there's some nuance here that is just so unbelievable. It is a really beautiful song. Like at the root of it, if you really listen to the words, it is like really empowering. It's empowering from like an LGBTQ standpoint. It's empowering from like a human compassion standpoint. It's a beautiful song, and it's really, really catchy. And then I also went in and just added, like,
You added one line. Yeah.
I added 3 lines,
Okay.
and they just don't really play. They don't land. They kind of don't make sense.
I don't know.
in the song.
I know one of the lines you added that like I was crying when I heard it. Like,
Yeah.
because it almost stands out like a sore thumb among the rest of the song. I agree with you.
So while you're listening,
Yeah.
okay, see if you can tell which lines I added. See if you can guess which ones are right from my mind. And see if you can also pick out some of the like more beautiful moments in the song, because it really is special.
Down at station number 9, boots on the floor and a silver engine shine. Laughing loud in the morning light, brothers in red built strong and tight. They were heroes with a little extra flair, rainbow patches stitched with care, saving cats and breaking doors, dancing shirtless while they mop the floors. Chief Mikey is an old retarded guy. One cold night by the alleyway, they heard an old man softly say, they used to call me Chief back then, guess I just got lost somewhere. Oh, Chief Mikey, come inside, hang your coat and your wounded pride. We fight fires, we fight fear, but nobody burns alone in here. From the ashes we all reclaim, every heart's a living flame. Chief Mikey, you're not alone. You found your firehouse home. He shuffled in with a crooked grin, a paper crown and a rusty tin. Stories wild of blazing days, of 5-alarm nights and smoky haze. Mind would wander, words would bend, but every tale would find its end with a salute and a wink so sly. Still, Chief, he'd say, and straighten his tie. The boys will listen, big hands warm, gentle as rain, strong as storm. Cooking dinner, fixing his chair, sprouting silver through his hair. Actual firemen hung out with the special needs guy and names him Chief Mikey. They'd say, Chief, you taught us well, even if you can't quite tell. Every spark you ever saved still burns in us today. Oh, Chief Mikey, rest your head. Dream of the trucks painted red, sirens singing through the night. You still lead us toward the light, from the streets to this new flame. We all need someone to claim. Chief Mikey, you're not alone. You found your dumb and gay. Station number 9 stands tall, big red doors wide for one and all, and the truest badge that they all wear is the love they chose to share.
Oh God, it's like you know, like some of the more like radio friendly songs that Avicii had.
Yeah,
like that's the vibe that I get from it,
dude. The chorus, like honestly, like when he brings it up, and Chief Mikey, oh, like I literally, me and my like 3 and 4-year-old are just like ripping this tune, and what it was saying about like some of the stuff that was generative and like the message. Man, I got to pull up here, like. They'd say, Chief, you taught us well, even if you can't quite tell. Every spark you've ever saved still burns in us today. Oh, Chief Mikey, rest your head. Dream of the trucks painted red. Sirens singing through the night, you still lead us toward the light. From the streets to this new flame, we all need someone to claim. Chief Mikey, you're not alone. You found your firehouse home. Like, it's a beautiful fucking song.
It's amazing.
But I was kind of in the moment, like also trying to like
be funny. Like I want to make the boys laugh. Yeah.
You know, I think one of the last lines of the song is putting peanut butter on phones is dumb and gay. Which, you know, and for the boys on the trip, we've told this story a million times and everyone knows it. And it's like, you know, at the fire hall, they put peanut butter on the phones. And we had a good laugh the first time we heard
like,
this.
Who's going to fall for that? Because he's like, oh, you pick up the phone, you get peanut butter in your ear. And
Yeah.
It's like, who's fucking falling for that?
You just pick up this landline, you don't notice a giant gob of fucking peanut butter and just like an idiot smack it in your face. And so we're at Buddy's wedding and there's firemen everywhere. You know, we've had a couple drinks. We tracked down this one dude, friend of a friend, and we're like, hey, we got to ask you something. We got to find out if this is true. Is it true all you guys like play pranks on each other? Yes, we all play pranks at the firehouse, you know. Okay, is it true that sometimes you'll put peanut butter on a phone and then guys will answer the phone and not notice and rub?
Like it was like, yeah, this is the dumbest thing ever, right?
Dumbest
like,
thing ever.
Tom made this up.
Yeah, and this like really rugged, no nonsense fireman guy was like, well, when lives are on the line, you don't have time to look at the phone. You just pick it up and you go.
Yeah.
And just like shut us down. And he was just like,
yeah, he was like that. I don't know why you guys think this is funny.
yeah.
Like,
But then I got to bring that full circle. But then you're still, you know, I can almost defeat that because, yeah, if you're at the fire hall and the phone rings, lives are on the line, you're answering it quick. Enter, yes. There is a situation there where if there's a giant gob of Jif peanut butter on the phone, you would get it on your face. And this guy's saying like, no, we're so serious that we take our job so seriously that yes, we would put the peanut butter on our face because we're saving fucking lives. But then it also begs the question,
why are you putting the peanut butter on the life-saving phone?
yeah, now you're going to show up like, oh, we got a cement truck that just rolled over a family of 6.
But first I got to go wash this peanut butter.
Or you
on
show
my
up with
ear.
fucking peanut butter on your face using the jaws of life. You got fucking crunchy Skippy all over you. Like, I don't know. I think it actually is bullshit and fake. Or it is dumb and
it's
gay.
like a firehouse legend that they tell outsiders. And they're like, yeah, everybody's got to like adhere to the story.
But yeah, I mean, that song, it gets a lot of playtime in my car.
Oh, it's,
So
so we've heard those songs.
we were aware of these songs.
That was kind of the context leading in, but the challenge we gave ourselves,
Here's the fun part.
you came up with a couple themes,
Yeah, 2 categories.
2 categories. Let's start with the workout one, because I think we both agreed that the other theme is our best work.
Yeah, unintentionally, I put a lot of effort into the workout one. I would say in terms of generative AI lyrics, very few. You know, if I did the like Grammarly, what's the percentage? It was probably 50%. I wrote a lot of the songs, so I was very proud of it initially. But then my second category ended up being like, no, just like we've said over and over, that's a really good song. Yeah. So I am proud of this song because I wrote most of it actually, barring any of the musical composition, anything that would have taken like any talent
or skill.
Yeah. So am I going to go first?
Yeah, let's hear yours first. It sounds like you're very excited about yours.
I think we're both very excited about this song. So, but we've also given these titles. So this is our pump up workout tune. This is my song called "Start Again."
Okay, let's hear it.
Hey, fat bitch, love of Lord. Yeah, I know it's hard when the mirror talks loud, when you feel too heavy standing out in a crowd. Sweat drips fast and your lungs might burn, but every single rep is a lesson you earn. You're not stuck, you're just under construction. This is your time, fat fuck, this is your eruption. Butt cheeks thumping like a war drum sound. Every step forward shakes the ground. It don't matter where you begin, what matters is you're all in. Pain today, power tomorrow. Trade that donut, don't be a fat hoe. If you're tired of feeling trapped inside, step to the weights, let the old you slide. Big dreams, big goals, big fight. Turn those cankles into might. Yeah, we grind, no shame, no doubt. Able to see your penis is what this is all about. From heavy steps to heavy steel, you earn the body, you earn the feel. Fat fuck, don't wait for perfect. Fat fuck, you're worth it. Fat fuck, break that ceiling. One more rep, start the healing. They said it's easier just to stay obese, but easy has never got you a piece. Sweat on the floor, koobies on your chest. Every drop proves you're not like the rest. It's all about size, your clothes are tight. Show up daily, see pap at night. You don't need permission to change your life. Losing 200 pounds might net you a wife. Breathe in strength, breathe out fear. The strongest version of you is near. No excuses, no delay. Get fit by starting drugs today. If you're ready for a brand new page, turn that struggle into rage. Lift it up, let your gut fall out. That's what Ozempic is all about. From fat fuck to super thin, that's the power that's within. Chest Bono, this is your time. One more rep, one more climb. Hey, let's do trend. Hey, GLP-1. Hey, make yourself puke. Fat fuck, fat piss.
That was incredible.
Hey, thanks. You know, like, because I really was trying to balance, you know, make a funny song, but I think we both were gonna hear here. We respected the assignment. It was a pump up workout tune.
And so I'll say this. First of all, great song.
Thank you, Fat Fuck. Thank you. By me.
I will say that is probably way better than my pump up song.
Okay.
And I feel like mine's the flip where you put a lot of work into the lyrics on that one, whereas mine, if we were like again put it through the Grammarly, maybe tops 15% Dex lyrics. The rest AI generated. The prompt that I put in, and we had some similar themes here. Obviously, you talked about doing steroids and GLP-1s and stuff. I went for a vibe of like just a man's pump up song, like a workout song.
Okay.
And so I was like, what are manly things? Obviously, doing steroids, but also, you know, I said smoking cigarettes, drinking beers, driving trucks.
Okay, hell yeah.
Drinking White Monsters. And then, so it's funny. Well, we'll listen to the song and we'll talk about it afterwards. But I also like that we have two different vibes. Like yours had that kind of like hip hop rock vibe.
Yeah.
And I went for a very like alt rock, like Nickelback type vibe.
Okay.
So here it is.
Hold on. What's the title of your song?
Yeah, mine's called One More Rep.
One More Rep. Okay, here it is.
Which was also a lyric used quite frequently.
Did you give yourself like, because you get to upload like your artist name? Like I'm Queef Mikey. If you search Suno.
Mine's just my username.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I should change it though.
So this is One More Rep by Dex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cracked a white can at the break of dawn. 0 calories, my engine's on. The smell of diesel and a fresh lit smoke, pushing past the limit till the axles broke. Down in the locker room, deep in the stall, gearing up the cock, standing 10 feet tall. Got a 6-pack chilling in the bed of the Ford, but first I'm taking everything I'm pushing for. One more rev, one more step, fuel in the vein, fire in the chest. Big tire spinning, throwing mud at the sky. We don't need a reason, we don't ask why. Just a grit teeth grin. town, from the iron rack to the open road, lifting up the world, carrying the load. One more rep, one more step, fuel in the veins, fire in the chest, big tires spinning, throwing mud at the sky. We don't need a reason, we don't ask why, just a quick teeth grin and a knuckles torn fist. Check another heavy hitter off of the list.
I mean, the whole idea for this episode was like, we're going to do Rad Dad Silly Radio.
And it's actually like, these songs rip.
We're just both fucking sitting listening to that song, and it's just
Like
like
head bobbing.
oh,
like,
yeah. That 16-bar absolute face melt solo.
Okay, so here's the funny
I was
thing.
biting my bottom lip. I was like, mm.
If anybody's used Suno or you're going to go try it, it basically generates two versions, right? Every time you punch it through. So in the end of my prompt, I said, please put a sick guitar solo. Like, that's literally how I worded it. I was like, sick guitar solo.
I was going to ask, what did you prompt it? Make
Yeah.
a fuck. That's
Oh, yeah.
so cool.
And so then it's like generating, and it made this version, and it's like done, and it keeps generating the second version.
Gives you
So I'm
another
like,
one.
What the? But it was like still generating. It wouldn't let me play it, and I was like, what the fuck? And finally, it finishes after I've already listened to this song, and the song is like 8.5 minutes long. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Just an odyssey.
there's two, and so it gets into the solo, but then the AI was like, we're gonna like interject some of the previous lyrics, and the guy's just gonna scream it during the solo, and it fixated. It's so funny. It fixated on the monster can from the first line, and it's like, one white can. One white can, and it does it for like fucking 5 minutes. Just like 5 minutes of that.
I want to hear that version.
It's pretty funny. I'll show it to you afterwards. It
Oh.
it actually objectively sucks more than this one, but the weird like AI hallucination of like, it needs not just a solo, it needs a 5-minute solo with just random lyrics, callbacks to previous lyrics.
The Suno Pro, like as soon as that song started playing, I looked at you and I was like, the instrumentation on V5 is
It's incredible.
yeah, way better. This is, quick aside,
Alarming.
alarm. It's like the end of like real artistry. You know, like here we are celebrating. I feel like, you know, the counter argument is going to be like, yeah, but it's not real people. It's not real people making music and writing lyrics. And it's like, yeah, for sure. But if it gets to the point where it's better, consumers don't care. I don't care. I wouldn't care if I heard that fucking song like just playing while I was walking down the cereal aisle. Like I would just start bicep curling jugs of milk. Like I'm just like, I love it. I'm into it.
And I would say, you know what? Okay, yes, it lowers the barrier to enter music, but for me, who's somebody like, I'm not musically talented. I can play the guitar poorly.
But you are gifted, right?
Sure. And I think I'm a good writer. And
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. You've
And so
got something to offer.
It lowers the barrier for me to get into that. Now that was me being kind of funny talking about stereo, but like if I had an idea for a song now, I can make that come to life. And I think that's still going to be like, if you go ask for it to generate lyrics, it'll give you some basic ass shit. And like, you have to punch it up if you want it to be good. But you could write your own song, your own lyrics that are very heartfelt to you, that are very meaningful to you, and then get it to make some music. And if that's the song that comes out, is that ultimately a whole lot different than what like EDM artists do?
No.
Like they
We're
put the
blurring
effort
the
into
lines.
the musicality.
We're blurring the lines,
right?
man.
I don't know. I don't want to like I don't want to say real musicians shouldn't have a place. They absolutely should. And I think there will be a place for that. Like, you're not going to listen to an AI song and be like, wow, can't wait to like buy that album. And I think
Can't wait to go see that live.
Can't wait to go see that live. If there's a good band that puts on a good live show and makes good music, you're still going to go pay to see them.
Yeah, I think it's yet to be seen. We talk about the spooky AI takeover a little much on the show, so we'll keep this short and quick. But I mean, there's been actually lots of times where new tech has come out and we thought, oh, that's the end of this, and then it just exists alongside it.
Yeah.
And there are two ways to go about it. Great song. I loved it.
Thank you.
Now this next category, I think we are both excited to share. I know my song, it wasn't the one I was most proud of initially because I did use a lot of prompting. But then once it came together, just like Chief Mikey, I was like, this song says something. This song talks about the human experience. And although it's AI, although it took me, the end of my lunch block to really get into the meat of it, it's a really special tune.
Okay.
So the category was a little ambiguous. It was like, we said love song, sexy song. I went more of like a love song. So This is not so much a song that you're going to like play in the bedroom, but you're going to play it and it might lead there, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm going to try and use it later.
Okay. So this song is by me, Queef Mikey, and it is called Tiny Cowboy.
Well, I ain't no tall glass of water, more like a shot of Tennessee. Ain't packing heavy hardware in these Wrangler jeans you see. But I can back a truck up straight, and I can slow dance all night. And I know 100 little ways to make a woman feel just right. Yeah, the boys at the bar might brag about what they're working with, but I just smile and tip my hat, 'cause I've got a different gift. 'Cause a little bit goes a long way when you know how to use it. A slow burn beats a wildfire if you know how to choose it. I might not be a big old rodeo, but I can hold you close and sway. Girl, don't you underestimate how a little bit goes a long way. I'll fix your porch light Sunday, rub your shoulders after work, kiss you soft and take my time, let them other cowboys flirt. I ain't racing to the finish, I'm savoring the view. Got steady hands and patience, girl, and all night just for you. It ain't about the inches, it's about the rhythm and the grace, and reading every little sign written on your face. And a nickel bit goes a long way, like honey in your tea, like a whisper in the midnight underneath that old oak tree. I might not shake the county line or make the bedpost sway, but I'll have you singing that hallelujah, 'cause a little bit goes a long way. They say it's not the size of the dog, it's the fight that's in his heart. And I've been known to win a race with a real good head start. I'm a back road kind of lover, no flashing neon sign, but once you take that ride with me, you'll keep coming back in line. I ain't built like a tractor, more like a four-wheeler. Small frame, tight turns, and a whole lot of feeler. Yeah, the meaning of this song isn't obvious. I gotta tell you, it's about my penis and how incredibly small it is. My country dick. Well, it's a toothpick. Biologically, a woman says to doc, that's how small my penis is. Just so we're clear. Yeah, a little bit goes a long way when you love a woman right, with laughter in the kitchen and slow dancing in the night. So slide on over closer, let me prove what I say. Girl, you'll be my biggest fan. Of a little bit goes a long way. Might be short on measurement, but I'm long on stay.
Fantastic.
Oh,
We had the lighters up at one point. You know what's funny to me? I will just say this. I feel like country music lends itself really well to AI because country music just kind of fucking sounds like shitty AI.
it's so vapid and shitty. The whole genre is a joke already. Anyone that listens to country music, like, you're allowed to enjoy it. You're allowed to like it. And I know that there's genres within that are like outlaw and talented. Yeah. Like there are singer-songwriters. There are country musicians who are fantastic artists.
But like your mainstream like country 105.
Stadium country, yeah. It's hot garbage for idiots. So it's easy to make. And that song is so fucking dialed. Like if you heard that on Country 105... you wouldn't bat an eye.
Especially if you like weren't listening closely to the lyrics. You'd be like, oh yeah, it's just another
driving
country
your
love
combine.
ballad. Yep.
Yeah, it's a fucking ballad.
I just want to catch my fish.
Dude, honestly.
Drive my truck.
That's when you talk about publishing a song. I have to publish that song. The breakdown, obviously.
Yeah. if you weren't aware, if it wasn't immediately obvious to you, that part we were both crying.
Yeah. So I was really proud of that one. I
like it.
It got a lot of spins, and it's gonna continue to get spins. I'm gonna have to keep it kind of buried because I immediately wanted to send it to like our group because we have some country listeners, and we also have people who get our humor. But I really want this episode to be the reveal. Yeah. So I'm going to have to sit on that one. It's going to hurt me a bit.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard not to share that. Side note, I really like how we had the same like initial topic, and we've gone in both cases. You'll see with in a second here. We've gone in both cases with a different like genre, different vibe. So you went with like the love song, the country ballad. I went with the like R&B. You're turning this on when things are getting hot and heavy.
Which is nice. I'm excited.
Yeah.
My song leads to your song.
Yeah. Like these could go perfectly. People can be fucking in their cars during this episode.
They're pulling over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now I went like a jokey angle a little bit.
Mine was serious.
Yeah, yours was very serious. Something we all struggle with and can appreciate. And it's actually inspired coming back from the fishing trip. We were driving back. I was riding with Sean and Brad. And I don't know how we got on the topic, but it was like, if our wives ever left us, like, what would we do? And I was just like, man, when our wives leave us because we can't be serious at the dinner table. But
that's not about anyone.
No, nobody in particular. And I was talking about like how I'm not built for online dating, like a very like photo based medium.
Oh yeah.
Like I was like, I'll die alone. I will absolutely.
It'd be over for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so I was thinking about it, like I was sitting in the back, like kind of like having this moment, like, oh fuck, like what if that does happen? Like I was like, I'm gonna have to like meet somebody at the grocery store or something. Like I'm gonna like trying to like meet somebody in real life in a normal way before the dating apps came out. Like I'm a very personality first guy, and so it'd have to be like meeting somebody in person, a more traditional way. So I wrote this song. It's called Grocery Store Love.
Ooh.
And it's a sexy R&B song about meeting the love of your life at the grocery store.
I can't fucking wait.
Rolling down the aisle, just minding my own. Love on my mind, grocery list on my phone. I saw you leaning by the sandwich bread. I knew I'd never get that image out of my head. Sundress flowing like a summer breeze, got me sweating like some deli meat. You're picking up peaches, skin soft as a fruit. There's no question your beauty is absolute. I should say hello, but I'm lost in the glow of the fluorescent lights and the way you move slow. Check out lines long, but I don't even care as long as we're both sharing this grocery store air. In my mind, skipping a line, taking it home. No more carts and bags, just the two of us alone. Let's slow cook the rhythm, let the temperature rise. You're looking like a snack, I'm lost in your eyes. I wanna spread you like butter, hot like toast. Explore your body like Columbus on the coast. From the produce to the sheets, buffet all I can eat. I went in for dinner and came home with a treat. Now I'm standing by the dairy watching your car glide. You checked off my entire list, let's hop in my ride. You're checking all the labels, so focused and deep. I'm thinking a lifetime promises I'm ready to keep. Maybe we could mix it up, a little sweet, a little spice. Take a chance on me, baby, roll those dice. No coupons needed, my love comes free. I got wood, never planted a tree. I got a cart full of dreams and heart to display. I won't let you be the one that got away. Maybe I'm high on the smell of bakery bread, but I can't seem to get you out of my head. In my mind, I'm skipping a line, taking it home. No more carts and bags, just the two of us alone. Let's slow cook the rhythm, let the temperature rise. You're looking like a snack, I'm lost in your eyes. I wanna spread you like butter, hot like toast. Explore your body like Columbus on the coast. From the produce to the sheets, but buffet all I can eat. I went in for dinner and came home with a treat. Freshly picked, top shelf love. Meet me at the checkout, yeah. Aisle 7 heaven.
That's baby making music.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in the fucking zone. I almost have to listen to it again. Some of the humor was lost on me. It was funny. It was definitely funny. It was great.
That's
a hit tune.
It's Usher.
That's a hit tune.
So that kind of opposite to you, that one, or not, I don't want to say opposite to you, but where you put a lot of word effort in writing the lyrics in your first one, this was like very heavy me writing the lyrics.
Yeah.
Got some inspiration from AI, and then I was like, no, I want to make it like more sexual, because I will find that AI is like plays a little tame, especially if you're trying to like,
Yeah, it's a little bitch boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so like
You have to go in and say the dirty words for sure.
yeah, or if you really want to like not just imply sex, but like make it blatantly obvious that sex is happening.
Yeah.
But it threw in like some of those ad libs. So in the chorus, there's this line, and it's, I want to spread you like butter, hot like toast. But it's like in the song, it's like, I want to spread you like butter, butter. It threw in the ad lib. I didn't tell it to ad lib butter.
Yeah.
And then explore your body like Columbus on the coast. I mean, that's fucking like,
Mwah. Chef's kiss.
my butt's wet.
Dude. Sobbing.
No coupons needed. My love comes free. I got wood, never planted a tree.
Man, I don't know. You got to publish that.
That's
our ticket out of this dump. That's how we make it.
like, those songs are good.
They're great, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Like, this is one of those
I'm
things.
canceling Spotify.
It's gonna come up. Something funny is gonna happen, and it's gonna be like, a sequence. You'll be like, that was a funny joke. We're throwing it back a lot. All right, it's reached the point. We need to make a song about it.
We need a song.
Yeah, so
We need to beat this horse to death.
fucking awesome episode. To the point. Tons of fun for listeners. I know you guys like the AI shit. I know you like the jingles. I know you come here for the fucking extras. And we gave it to you. This is a fan service episode.
This is a production heavy episode.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I won't promise anything. Just kidding. Get ready for our St. Patty's extravaganza. We're going to be drinking green beer live on air.
This episode's going to blow up, and this whole podcast is going to turn into like just a radio show where we play new AI songs every week.
Did you ever, I meant to ask this in the lead up, well, actually not in the lead up because I didn't want to expose ourselves and let the listeners know what we were going to do. But this did make me think back in the day when we were like recording on cassette.
Yeah.
Did you ever do like a make a radio show?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you were literally on radio.
I was on radio, but what I remember as a kid, I would make radio shows, like record the song, and then like you'd turn the volume down a little bit and stop the recording, and then you'd be like, yeah, that was Nickelback, like How You Remind Me. This is Dex Dunford. Actually, I have my name because I used to use this on the radio as my joke name when I was in Fort McMurray, DJ Daddy Dex.
Ooh.
And I had this drop, and it was like, this is a DJ Daddy Dex beat. It was just like fucking like grimy rap beat that I bought for $5 off some guy, and then just put my tag at like a producer tag at the beginning. So I'm DJ Daddy Dex.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm Queef Mikey.
Queef Mikey.
We could collaborate. Yeah, I remember doing it with my homie Jared, like way back in the day. And the 2 CDs we had is he had like Jock Jams, and I had the Prozac CD. And so we
just a whole like Prozac's getting a lot of play.
Yeah,
on this.
you know, you'd have like the CD on top, and then like the 2 cassettes, and then it, like, you know, the little fucking what do you call it, a 3.5 mil like microphone, and we'd be like, all right, coming up next, some more Prozac. All right, that was Prozac. You know,
we got a caller on the line. Play more of that Prozac.
Give me another Prozac song. give me the next song on the Jock Jam CD. So yeah, it was funny that's kind of, you know, here we are.
Yeah, so many years later, doing the same fucking shit.
Literally, I thought it'd be 25 years later, still kind of doing it. We still got it.
Or we haven't grown up, which I was told today.
Yeah, we're gonna go golfing. I'm gonna drink more. I gotta ride home.
Yeah.
Party like it's Monday. Hey, show up for Dex. We'd love to see you. Stay tuned for our St. Patty's extravaganza, and we appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.
Cracked a white can. Cracked a white can. Cracked